Every empire falls. But what happens when that empire wears a turban and rules by divine authority? We've toppled dictators. We've seen monarchs fall. But a theocracy? That's a whole different game. Iran is ruled by the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Not the president, not the parliament. Khamenei, backed by the IRGC, calls the shots. He's been in power since 1989, and he's 86 years old. So what happens when he's gone? Here's the catch. There's no clear successor, no democratic process, no stable handoff plan. The next supreme leader isn't elected by the people. He's chosen by the assembly of experts, a body controlled by the regime itself. But even inside the regime, the cracks are showing. You've got factions, reformists who want change from within, hardliners who want even more control, and the real power, the IRGC, who just might want to run things themselves. If the supreme leader dies or is overthrown, it's not just a vacuum. It's a knife fight in a dark room. Over 60% of Iran's population is under 35. They're online, they're educated, and they're angry. Angry about unemployment, angry about internet censorship, angry about women being arrested for not wearing a headscarf. They want change, but they're trapped between fear and fatigue. So who steps in if the regime collapses? Some say the IRGC installs a military junta. Others point to Reza Pahlavi, the son of the Shah, waiting in exile. Then there's the NCRI, once labeled a cult, desperate to be seen as legit. Or maybe, just maybe, the people rise and build something new. But history says revolutions rarely go clean. When Syria's Assad started cracking, Iran sent Hezbollah. When Iraq wobbled, Iran sent militias. But if Iran collapses, who saves them? Russia? Distracted? China, cautious? The US too burned by the past. There's no cavalry. If the regime falls, chaos doesn't stay in Iran. Refugees, militia groups without orders, terror cells scrambling for new paymasters. The whole region could ignite. Or it could be a fresh start. Imagine an Iran where women aren't jailed for dancing, where sanctions aren't crushing the economy, where the world doesn't fear what Tehran might do next. That's the hope. But hopes don't run countries. Power does. So here's the question. What replaces a regime built on divine authority? What fills the vacuum when the Ayatollah is gone? A republic? A junta? Or something we've never seen before? Thanks for checking out my channel. It's called Think Again. It's all about rethinking what we've been told. Don't just scroll. Let's hear from you. Let's keep the conversation going. Conversation equals action.